Hi guys, John here. This vid is going to be a full tutorial playthrough of all of the new challenges. Now I say new challenges, but they are a good couple of months old. This just happened to be a share play job, which I turned into a video. And I'll give you hints and tips for each of the challenges as we go through them. Some of them are way more difficult than others, and some won't even require commentary at all, but I'll probably chirp up and tell you that at the start of the challenges. Now, for this first one, I found the most difficult part of this was trying to manage the auto lock-on. Now, if you go to the settings, it has an amazing amount of settings on this game. If you go to the settings, you can tell it to lock on to enemies just in front of you, behind you, or any in combat. There are a lot of options. What I would suggest doing is lock on to enemies that are only in front of you for this challenge, because a lot of the time I'll be climbing up the ladder or jumping across these areas at the top here, and he would auto lock on to a dummy that was, I don't know, 50 feet behind me, and it was incredibly frustrating. Also, if you have lock on once, and you exit a battle, it should automatically lock on again onto the next enemy. But once you figured out this whole lock on thing, then this shouldn't be too difficult. Now, if you fall down, or if you don't make a jump and you have to climb back up, you will not get the gold time. You have to do this kind of flawlessly like I've done here, and it's probably even able to do it a bit better in the beginning, where I had the enemy pushed back. You could actually push him forward instead. But that being said, just practice makes perfect. It took me, I don't know, maybe 10 tries in the end, and I realized that I can't just spam the lock on button. You got to do it, look at the enemy, lock on, and then go towards him. So once you figure that out, you should be good. About here, if you are about 1 minute 20, you should still be okay. I was on 112, so I was looking very, very pretty at this point. And down here, what you want to do is go for the guys on top of the platforms first, and then head for the guys down the bottom. Also remember that the stun attack, the R3 stun attack, actually stops time in the action. So I haven't been doing it here very carefully, but the second you see that R3 prompt over there, use the stomp button, push R3, because the time actually stops when you're doing that action, so you're actually able to kill an enemy and not actually have the timer going at the same time. Okay guys, I'll wait for the next one. Okay, the Trial of the Wolf next. Now this one was a little bit more difficult than the first one. As you can see, you need the simultaneous kills, the weak point hits, and eliminate all the guards. Now something I figured out about halfway through my treacherous runs of this was the simultaneous kills. How do I explain it properly? Like, if there's two guys on the stage here, and you take them both out at the same time by using a special in the bottom left-hand corner, then that's a simultaneous kill. But also only counts as one simultaneous kill if there's 3 guys, 4 guys, or 5 guys. So essentially, if there are 4 guys on the screen, you want to get 2 simultaneous kills. You want to take 2 guards out, and then take out the other 2. Just like this. So whereas before, there were like 5 guards or 4 guards, I thought, okay, the more guards I get in one kill, the more simultaneous kills I'm going to get. This is not the case, guys. If there's 4 guys, like in the next area here, I think there's 4 down here. And I think I jumped down because I couldn't see any of the guards. They weren't where they were meant to be. Okay, I saw them this time. So there's 2 guys there. Make sure you take out every single weak point first. As you can see here, I've left him with a tiny bit of health. Again, going for the stun attack. And then on the same soldier, getting his health down, but obviously not killing him. Do not go for headshots, go for body shots. You want to hit the stun point, reduce his health, and then take 2 guys at a time. As you can see right here, those 2 are going to die, but the guy on the right is not going to die. So that's a simultaneous kill. So that's what I mean by this. Take out 2 guys at a time for the simultaneous kills, otherwise there won't be enough points to get there in the end. So that's pretty much it for this. In summary, just go for the stun points and kill 2 guards at a time where you can to get these simultaneous kills.
lads. We have this. We keep our wits about us. Work with me. Short warning. Can't hold out much longer. Together, lad. Hey, brother. Get down the side.
Follow my lead. Spread out. We have this.
With me, brother.
Blindside the idiots. Come, brothers. Let's end it.
Pay for your sins.
God damn this sinner! Christ is surely with us. Blindside the idiot!
The Lord is my strength.
Jittering away! There!
Work with me.
Christ is surely with us. Gonna feed the worms!
Will pay.
Come, brothers. Let's end this.
Not much longer, corpse.
Alright, guys and girls, the Trial of the Raven. Now this one's going to pose a lot of problems for a lot of people. Oh no, my cat's here. Sorry, give me a second. You have to follow the exact route I'm going here. Collect all your arrows. And of course you're going to need the air assassinations, which you can obviously do from a staircase like you saw right there. I've never been able to jump onto that second bar up there. For some reason he drops down every time. But it matters not. We're going to take out that fella right there. Then it wants me to throw an axe up top there, but we don't want to throw axes because that'll just be an assassination. We need air assassinations. Okay, up we go. Then we're going to take out this fella here. And then we're going to take out the next fella Took me a while to figure out that you could actually air assassinate from over here. I was trying to get to the wall and do an air assassination from there, but you don't need to do this. Just air assassinate all of these guys. I'm going to be saying air assassinate too many times. Maybe I'll just say AA them. Let's do that. So AA this guy. Then we are going to drop down and we're going to sneak up the wall. We should be able to get onto the wall. It might take you a couple of attempts to jump up here, because he's not going to grab on right away. Sneaky puff adder. Come on, little fella. There we go. You got to go a bit more to the left. So climb to the top of this pole, or just anywhere in this pole, and then swing around. And then AA this dude as well. Toodle ooze. Oh, my cats are causing havoc. I'll show pictures on the screen now of my two kittens. But here we go. Get onto the platform once again, and we're going to AA that dude. Then we're going to do a sneaky little cross the pathway here using the trees, or the tree should I say, and then bang, I love the way he lands in that. Turn around and hop onto this right here, head up, and then head for some hay. Hey, this is our spot. Anyone remember that from Finding Nemo, the two crabs? Hey. Anyway. Now you see a little cut there. I promise you it's the same run. I just jumped back up to redo that jump. So this guy's walking over here now. Doesn't have to wait for him. So put them to sleep. Toodaloos, nighty night, whatever you want to say. Now comes this other dude to check him out. So this guy you don't need to put to sleep. You can put him to permanent sleep with another AA. I'm not going to be able to not say that now. Okay, so we're going to head onto this little log over here. And we're going to take out this dude. With these mini air assassinations, if you will. The MAAs. And we're going to do it again just from over here. Just jump onto the pole and take out these guys before they're awaking. Or you could do that, run around the pole, just pretend that you're doing it on purpose and look cool. There we go. Sometimes the controls of this game are infuriating, to say the least. But at the same time, it is one of the best games ever made. We got to realize this when it comes to the visuals. And just the scale of it, the detail in the environment is just absolutely crazy. But anyway, we're going to head back to this side now. Well, not back to the side, we're going to head to this side. We're going to come onto the rope here, and we're going to shoot these guys with the sleepy arrow, nighty night, and then assassinate that guy. If you do that from any other angle, that dude's going to see you. Now remember, we don't want to assassinate. Now, here, I went back up this time. You don't really need to. You can jump onto that fire they've got going in front of them on the three little poles there, and you can assassinate them just as easily. Toodle 1 and Toodle 2, Toodle 3s. One more, there we go. Very well. Give them cake. Right, then we're going to head, where do we head this way? I think we go through the door. No. Come on, John. Are we going to go up the... We're going to get some more arrows. Are we still full on the arrows? We're going to head up here, it looks like. Oh yes, we're going to do some sneakies through this gap here. We're going to put those two to sleep, and then if we can get to the other guy before he gets to them to wake him up, we'll murderate them as well. Don't go too far forward here. You want to stay just a little bit this side. And try and get them all to sleep. There we go. Nice one. I didn't expect myself to do that. And we just couldn't reach that guy. Oh, I guess we could. Toodaloos, and again, be sure not to just assassinate them. We can jump onto this wall right here, and we can do the MAAs, the mini air assassinations. Can we reach the last dude? Yes, we can. This guy has an amazing launching pad. Okay, so now we're heading close to the end now. We've only got a couple more guys, maybe one more guy, two guys. We're going to head up the tree here. No, we're not going to head up the tree. Scratch that. Yes, we are. Oh, yada, I can't. Yep, we're going up the tree, guys. There we go. And we're going to take this guy out in the same way we took out the other fellas from the platform. And I think that might be it. I'm not sure. Just don't rush, you know. There's no time limit, so just don't rush. It's oh, there we go. 1,000 points. Woohoo! Alright, moving on to the next one. Alright, guys and girls. Now we are on the UFFENTUNE, if you will. The next area And this is the trial of the bear, as you can see. Now, not much tutorial talking over here, but what I do use a lot of the time is the arrows. Now, you don't have fire arrows, but any fire that's on the ground that the bombs the guys throw, you take out an arrow, like put it into the actual quiver, or sorry, put it into the actual bow, and then walk over fire. The arrow will actually catch a light. Then you can shoot them with said arrow, making sure you don't kill them with that arrow, just making sure you ignite them with that arrow. Other than that, this is very straightforward and hopefully won't pose much of a trouble for you. And follow the video and you should be A-OK.
mercy, rats!
Alright guys and girls, next up, Trial of the Wolf. Now, I don't think this one posed any problems at all. You just kind of keep your distance from them, making sure you hit all of those weak shots, and then the headshots directly afterwards. The one big tip, which seems quite obvious, is do not blow up these silos until you've killed all the enemies around them, because you will not be able to headshot or hit their weak points if you blow them up with the silo. So that kind of goes without saying. So you can follow the route I'm taking here. This was my first time trying it, or should I say my first time in a long time trying it, and other than that, just kept my distance as best as I could, making sure to shoot the multiple weak points on some of the enemies. I think some of them have multiple weak points. Just point your arrow at them, aim at them, and then they will start glowing like this. Anyway, make sure you hit all those weak points, and then before leaving the area, use the fire arrow in the bottom left corner to actually blow up the silo. And I don't think I even used the bird once. I didn't realize I had two skills there on the left, the L2 and square. So if someone's irritating you, then just use that all the time and they'll be standing deadly still. It'll probably make it a lot easier for you. And I could have done it a lot quicker. But that's it. I'll catch you on the next one, guys.
God is with me.
Coward! I'll cut your dogs!
The advantage. Stop.
Oh, God!
In for the finish. Focus. We have this. Keep the rat busy! You're mine! Hey, what? Eat this! Knock the idiot down! Rubbish! Let's strip the door! Work with me! Hey! Your end is nigh! You behind if you can! Oh, snap your spine! Getting tired? Hey! Time to die! Going to smash you! I'll stage your welcome.
Come, brothers. Let's end this. Can't outrun me!
Okay, guys, next up, Trial of the Raven. This one sucks. Before even getting into this, you got to realize that the guys have the best sight in the entire world. They can see you from the other side of the map. Sometimes you'll drop through the map. There's a lot of bugs on this level. You need to follow exactly what I'm doing in this. The waiting, the timing. If I go left around a bush instead of right around the bush, it's for a reason. Just, you know what I mean? It's just follow exactly where I'm going all the time. Now, the one thing about this as well is that some enemies can be in different positions, so there's a chance that like this guy might not walk here. It's a very low chance, but there's a chance he might not walk there, or this enemy might not be there. It just means they're in a different part of their patrol route. That one of there is quite difficult to find. Just follow the platform of the tower in the background and you'll get it. The other thing is just go slowly. Once again, go slowly, because there is no time limit. You're just going for the score. You can take as long as you want. What frustrated me the most about this, like I mentioned before, was the bugs. Because sometimes you try and assassinate an enemy and you hit him instead, which is why you'll see a slight little pause before each enemy just to make sure the R1 button is showing up, so it is an assassination. I got noticed by someone assassinating this guy at one point. No idea how. This guy never turns around either. Must have been that guy down there. He was in a different route. But you can assassinate with the axe, as you saw there, because you don't need the air assassinations. You just need the assassinations. I went out of my norm and I took this guy out next. Normally I would just go straight to the wall. But I thought, okay, let's just mix things up a little bit. And again, just making sure that R1 button comes up before I push it. And then I'm going to go back up to the top in the background there and continue my run this way. So again, climbing up the wall, you just want to make sure, I can't stress it enough, that you got the R1 button ready. Making sure there's a little pause beforehand. This over here is one of the, well, I can say the more risky parts, but there's a chance that he will see you. Stick to the left, pull to the left around this corner, and then go get these bags between you and the enemy. He didn't actually see me there, but sometimes he will see you, but not like detect you, you know. Just a warning. So send your birdie off. Awesome bird, and I'm surprised they haven't fixed that bug yet, the way they stand up like that before you assassinate them. It's very weird. But take that guy out. Be sure to wait until he dies before jumping down. As you can see, he is now do it. Then we're going to sneak to this guy over here, making sure that he goes to the left of us. Oh no, sorry. I'm so autopilot. This is the guy we killed at the start. Normally he'll be standing right there. So the guy I did out of my normal route was that guy there. Now this over here, you need to wait. If you look on the far right hand side of the screen, just below that little one in the corner, there's a guy there. This whole area here is depicted on where that guy is. So if he stays exactly where he is now, we can kill this guy. Sometimes he will leave and he'll walk towards that guy that I just killed here, and he'll come into this area. If that happens, you'll get noticed straight away. It's just bad luck or good luck if he's there or if he's not there. But keep a watch for that. Okay, next up is this unfortunate fella right here. So we're going to get the bird out, and we're going to use the bird about here. There he is. Now remember, you've got to wait until he's actually stunned, because the bird will fly down and then he will also pause. He'll pause for like a second or half a second, and then he'll attack. If you run out in the open and he sees you there, it's over. So sometimes this guy will be right over here. He'll be standing right at the end of this path and you can kill him. But this time he was detected. So I thought I would leave it a bit more random here, because these things will happen. That was risky. That was risky. Wow. So even taking this guy out here is risky because the guy's not following behind him. So just remember what I said in the beginning about they're having the best sight in the world. Like that guy over there. If he was in the line of sight and I took this guy out, it's game over. So I'm kind of just waiting for this guy to be facing the other way. But if that R1 button shows up, you can kill him without getting noticed perfectly every time. Okay, so for this one, a lot of people, the videos I watched, they go down here and they try and get the bird to attack the guy in the distance, and they use the burning area in the middle as like a junction. I don't advise this. I would advise going all the way to the left is where I go now, and then sneaking around the building. So I'm just watching that guy over there. Let's see where I go now. Yeah, he's walking that way. Okay, I see what I was doing. I wanted to wait and see if the guy was going to come down and stand there. Like I said in the beginning of this area, he stands here. So now he's obviously gone on his little tour, and he's gone back there. So we're going to take him out. So it's also just a lot of watching the patrols, and I've explained it pretty straightforward, but over here now, this is where I thought I was going to be. So now we're going to go to the left. We're not going to go through there. And as you're jumping through these over here, you're also invisible. So don't worry about that. Now, you got these two guys here. This is the hardest part of the whole area, I would say. You want to alert that guy, but make sure the guy on the bottom, as you can see, he's walking slightly left and right, left and right. He needs to be as far forward as possible. He needs to be far to the right as possible. Otherwise, he will see you when he walks back. Then, in the area here, we want to assassinate that dude, and we're done. So this guy that I killed in the pathway here, he does a tiny little back and forward march. Just watch him and make sure you're going to get him when he's as far to the right as possible. If he's to the left, he'll see you coming around the corner. Even that was a bit risky. And over here, we're going to use the birdie again. And the second we see that he is stunned, no, see right there, we're going to wait for the bird to hit him. If we come around that corner too early, it's game over. Plenty of time to get to him. Now this guy over here as well, I started killing when I did my runs over and over again, because you can actually finish the area a bit quicker. So he's right here on your path. No need not to. We can take him out from the ladder as well. No need to go all the way up. Very well. Continuing on. This enemy is a bit tricky. You want to walk up the stairs and then stop. Because even if you have the R1 button showing, he will just hit his legs. So you want to see that, just walk a bit closer and then push R1. As long as you got the R1 showing, you should be okay. I say that, but in that instance, I didn't walk up the stairs first. But I would try and get as close as you can behind him before assassinating him. Just take that one very slowly. Okay, now we're going to wait for this guy on the left over here to piss off down the left-hand side, and we're going to birdie that guy there. So we're going to wait for him. And the last area took me about 30 minutes of waiting for the guy to die because I released all the animals, but I'll explain that in a second. Okay, so the guy on the left is now tootling down the other side. So we're going to come take this guy out here because he's watching this dude. And now we're going to go take this guy out as well. We're going to wait for our bird to recharge here. Okay, I just skipped a bit forward there instead of waiting around, but we're going to use the bird on him. And he's quite far away, so you don't want to dilly and or dally. You want to go straight for this fella and mutilate him. Now, this is also a fairly difficult part because there's a bit of luck involved as well. So that guy, he's walking. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Let me just wait for a second where the other guys are. Yeah, I think his patrol is random. But there's a guy behind a guard tower. Yeah, he's random. But we're going to get him in a second. So there's a guy behind the guard tower. You see the guy ahead of me now. We want him to stand still right where he is now. Currently he's walking. But we're going to stand right here and we're going to wait for him to walk all the way around and come back and stand still. And let me skip ahead here and show you. Oh, no, wait, here we go. Here we go. No. Okay, so I skipped ahead there. I waited a good minute or two. Now we're going to wait for this guy to get where he is or where I told you he needs to be standing. But in this instance, the guard with the shield kind of stands with him. So we want to wait for him to move out of the way as well, because I'm assuming he'll get notified that I'm murdering his friend with a friend with an axe. So now that's the guy we want to be where he is. You want him to stay right there. Now we're just going to wait for the shield guy to piss off. Go on. I have no idea how far away he has to be, but took a chance. So assassinate this guy and axe assassinate that dude. There we go. Now, essentially all you need to do, which is easier said than done at this point, is to get an indirect kill on this guy. Now, there are lots of animals around here. So straight ahead of me, there's 3 cages. Then down here, there's a couple of cages. And then on the left-hand side, there's more cages. I got very unlucky. Like I mentioned before. I think I mentioned before, but the doorbell rang. I waited a good 26, 27 minutes for this guy to eventually kill himself. Now, in the end, he killed all the animals, so he deserves a raise. Whatever he's doing, it says an animal there. And be very careful. More importantly than anything in this area is how you place yourself on this roof. And where he's jumping up now, he bugs out. He tries to jump up there all the time. And ironically, that is how I finished the stage in the end, is him jumping up there so many times, his health went down, 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 and eventually I got an indirect kill. Now, another way you can do this is to get the explosive pots in the building that I'm on right now, which is very risky because he has the best eyesight in the world and he'll detect you so quickly. Even sometimes I was in the bushes and he detected me as well because he got too close because I couldn't move out of the bushes. So stay on this roof as long as you can. As you can see, I released all those animals and then they all pissed off and started fighting each other. So the first tip I can give here again is to release just one type of animal or maybe one animal at a time. I don't think the wolves are going to fight each other, but I think the wolves are fighting the bear behind me. So release the bear, wait for him to get killed, and then release the wolves, and so on. You might have better luck. Otherwise, you're going to have to try and get one of the explosive pots below me in the building and put that in his pathway that he goes around and around and around. Put one in the pathway and then shoot it as he gets close. Obviously, you want him to be walking away from you. We cannot be facing you when you aim your arrow. He'll see you instantly. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to skip ahead. I can't remember if it was the explosive pot or the falling that got him in the end, but let's check it out. Okay, so as you can see, I crossed the rope there from the roof. I'm on the other platform now, and he is doing his rounds. Now what I want to do here, what I wanted to do was grab one of these pots and jump down. I got incredibly lucky that he didn't see me when I jumped down, because he turned around at the worst possible time, as you'll see now. And then I want to skip ahead again and fast forward, because he never actually makes it round to the pot. Let's look what happens. I think I told you before, but it's quite amusing. So I thought, okay, he's walking that way, and then he actually turns around. I thought that was going to be game over right there. But no, he isn't. So we've got the pot in hand. I'm going to skip ahead here again. Get him to walk away. There we go. Now, essentially, you want to plant the pot in the middle. Don't throw it, otherwise it will kaboom. You want to put the pot there, and then you want to position yourself this side of the pot, because he's walking in anti-clockwise direction. So that bush is not going to help you, John. You want to turn around and go into this bush. Now I'm going to start speeding it up, because he never makes it to this pot, and this is why. Travel, travel, travel. But if he did make it around here, you can see that he would be walking away from me when I shoot that pot, and that's ideally what you want to do. So he's meandering around over there. He's going to come all the way to this side. Wow, and this is at ×2 speed, hey? Okay, so I jumped ahead again, guys, because he was just taking too long, and he goes over here like he did in the beginning. Jump up, jump up, jump up, and eventually he just killed himself from jumping up this damn wall, which I found quite amusing. But I was just lucky to see the arse end of this challenge, although I'll probably be doing it a lot more with share play. And if you can't, you can email me from the description and we can chat more. But as you can see, he just goes up and down, and eventually I get the kill. Alright, let's move on. Alright, guys and girls, next up is the Anderitum, Trial of the Bear, the next area. Now with this one, you need to get poison kills, as you can see. There's not many tips you can give for this. Just follow the route that I take, and be sure to finish your parry kills in this area with these two guys before you move on. That just makes life a bit easier with the later guys. And also just be sure that you get the kills with poison, and that you don't actually kill them with a blow, with a hit to the head or something like that, with an arrow or with your weapons. The only other tip I can give you here, guys, is when bodies fall to the ground dead, they are still toxic. You can get enemies to run over dead bodies and it will poison them. Position yourself between your enemy and a dead body, if the enemy is not poisoned, and get them to run over the said body, and they will get poisoned automatically, which will help you in the final battle. Other than that, there's not many tips I can give you for this area. Just follow the video, and I wish you the best of luck. I'll catch you on the next one.
Should have run, rabbit.
Need to be careful here.
Now you pay.
Easy now. Something is not right.
Fear got your belly, dog.
Need to be careful here.
Now, bleeding dog.
Easy now. Something is not right.
Flank the idiot. You're mine!
Easy now. Something is not right.
Hey! Time to die! We have each other's backs!
Suffer! Suffer!
Knock the birdie off its perch!
Running with the wolf now, sheep!
Mine! Mine!
Donald! Take it! I'll have your heads! Interesting move.
Alright guys, next up is the wolf. Now this is almost identical to the one that we just did. The only difference here is you need to hit the weak points. And hitting the weak points will sometimes poison the guy. As you can see there, he didn't get poisoned. But the second time I shot him, he got poisoned. So there's a bit of a luck factor in there. So just be sure that you hit every weak point. Sometimes, as you can see there, there's more than one weak point on a certain enemy. And literally the only other tip I can give here is shoot them in their bodies if they're not poisoned. And if you get to the point where you need to poison someone and you have no poison on you or there's no dead bodies, you're pretty much screwed. You have to restart or trail this enemy all the way down to another enemy and shoot him in his weak spot like I do right here. And if that enemy I just left upstairs isn't poisoned, I can position him over this guy when he's dead, and he'll walk over the dead body and get poisoned from this guy lying on the ground. So same as the first one, just be sure not to kill them with actual shots with the arrow or with the weapon. They need to die of the unnatural causes of poison. So follow the video from there and you should be a-okay. Catch you on the next one.
Together, lad! Come on! Let's spill some innards! Age me all over!
coward! Shoot, shoot! Don't bring to your fate! Knock the idiot down!
Interesting move.
Take the fool down! This is how it's done! Give up, you shit! Labyrinth Christ mercy! That'll cost you! With me! Watch for my lead! No paradise where you're going! Over here! Got an intruder, man! I'll keep the rat busy! Bleed you! Give up, you shit!
Alright guys and girls, next up is the Trial of the Raven. Now this is a stealth mission, and the only tip I can give you, which might be a bit silly, is don't let the guards see you. It's pretty much all about timing on this, and nothing else at all. Just knowing their routes, knowing their patrol routes, and making a dash from one bush to the next. And the only thing I can say here is watch the video meticulously, watch the timing of when I start moving and when the guard starts moving, when the guard starts moving and I start moving, should I say, and you should be a-okay. It's pretty much just following exactly what I've done here. But as always guys, if you have any questions, just ask me. I'm always going to reply. So I'll catch you on the next challenge. Good luck. Alright, next up is the boss lady. Now, there's no tips really I can give for this, just follow the instructions, murderate all the enemies, and then the last one, you got to try and find her and assassinate her, and there's only 3 or 4 spots that she hides in, so it's pretty straightforward, no need for tutorials here. Let's move on to the final 3 challenges.
I control Uberheim now. If you die, your mind is forever lost.
There, Valkyrie!
I would like you to meet my guest.
Hit the filthy wretch! Got you!
Search for your very death.
Why have you turned against me?
My mother, her mother, and back generations have sought you out. You are resilient, Wolfkist.
Time to go! What shit? Food's getting cold. Make you bleed. Get a fool on the idiot. Time to die. What? I don't do anything. You've never been born.
A pleasant surprise.
I have done nothing to you, or any of your grandmothers.
The blood of Valkyrie flows in my veins. Blood once filled by the one-eyed.
What is all this talk of Valkyries?
You well know. The Valkyrie Hildur was betrayed by Freya and imprisoned by you!
Stay away! You speak madness! Shit!
You must defeat all of me!
Annoying peasants! You speak madness!
You imprisoned Hildur in the cell of ice, where she died of starvation at Ragnarok!
Still more? Ah, yes. I must thin them out! That's the spot! Will I never be done with you? Perfect.
I attack as a swarm!
Surprised by death. That landed. Sudden obliteration.
Strike a blow, and I will vanish as the wind wolf kissed.
You're the dogs. You mind your shit.
No one.
You are an ocean away!
Nice big target. Right in the bullseye. Thor lends me strength. You pig fiend!
You will never get me at this rate!
near. Stay on your count. Game's up. We've got you now. I feel you near. I feel you near.
My mother told the tale since I was a child. How to use the amulet. How to defeat the One-Eyed.
I cannot make sense of your ravings.
Wait!
No mercy. I feel you near.
Try this one!
I feel you near. Take it. I feel you near.
Alright, next up is the Trial of the Bear. Now these are going to be the same areas that you were just fighting the main boss in. Again, no tips here really, just damage her as much as you can now. Be sure to dodge her attacks and don't hit her more than 3 times. The 4th time will stun you. Use your dodge mechanic that slows down as well. Very, very helpful. And you need to do this fairly quickly because you want to keep her health below 100%, which didn't pose much of a problem after a couple of attempts. Once you get used to the area and the directions and where to go, you will be absolutely fine. Best of luck.
You're finished. puddle.
Okay, Trial of the Wolf. Thinking about this one now, the only tip I can give you really, aside from being as accurate as you can, is to potentially shoot the enemies that have the weak spots in the chests from downstairs. If you go downstairs looking up at them, I found it slightly easier to hit the chest. It's weird because the chest seems to be the biggest spot, but also the most difficult because they're running towards you. As you can see here, I like to shoot those pots in the early battle, because you don't want to accidentally shoot them and kill them with the fire. So shoot those pots before you actually get started. And yeah, just trial and error for this one definitely. And use your power up there, the slow down time, if you will, on those enemies that run towards you. But that's also risky because you auto shoot your arrow, and if you're not aiming in the right spot, you can shoot her 3 times in the head before your cursor gets to the actual weak spot of the chest. So just be careful of that and realize that slowing down the time, like here, trying to get them in the chest as far away as possible, just couldn't do it. And run downstairs and try again. But yeah, trial and error for this one, guys. I will catch you on the next. So here we go, guys, the final challenge. This is pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Just follow the instructions on the left-hand side, put enemies to sleep, don't kill anyone, etc, etc. And she's hiding in 3 different places, and I'll show you where those are in the video. Pretty straightforward, not too difficult, just remain anonymous as well, and you'll have this done in no time. But that's going to bring us to the end of the commentary. I sincerely hope that you found the video informative. Any questions you have, just ask me, I'm always going to reply. Pretty please smash the like button for me there as well. It really helps the channel. So thank you so much for watching. I'm most definitely going to catch you on the next one.
I feel stronger already. I feel great.